Sundown Conspiracy, all the way from New Jersey. Big shout out to you guys with you. And so the story goes. Welcome to our Wednesday night event over here, Guitar Tips and Techniques, with Susanne Catt from the band My Own Chaos. I want to do a little bit of a rundown, a little bit of a recap of what she actually done last week for the Wednesday night. There were more pull-off and techniques and speed exercises. Also, also banding with the 6-string, playing effects with the pedal, with no pedals. All right. Also, the lead solo, part 1 and part 2 of a Stairway to Heaven. Also, a bit of the sliding to the 8th and playing the down stroke. Hybrid picking used in country, jazz, blues, etc. Three-tone triads, whole notes and half notes. Also, playing bass with the pick and also picking with the other finger, smashing the pinky, hammer on pull-offs, and more banding. Let's say hello to Susanne Catt from My Own Chaos. I'm going to turn my left-hand side over here and say hello. Hello, Susan. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Doing just fine. Everybody's excited and waiting actually for the new tips and techniques for this Wednesday night, and I'm pretty much excited. And we got some new videos, so I'm going to actually turn it to you and let you carry on.
Today, I'm going to show you Pink Floyd, Another Break in the Wall, and Dazed and Confused too. But before, let's do warm-up exercises chromatically. From the C note is the 4th string. So I'm gonna start, and then we move to the 5th string, the same position. We are on the 5th fret, and then we are moving to the 4th fret. It's the 6th string. By now I played like that, and then we are gonna turn back with the pinky. I move from 7th to 8th fret. So, and then 9th fret from 5th string with the pinky, and the same thing on the 4th string. Something like that, and probably practice like 5 minutes until your fingers are ready. And we had another warm-up exercise too. It's like that. Last time I showed you. This might work too. Maybe another string skipping exercise, maybe like that. Maybe you can play the chord shape, kind of like I'm playing D7, D minor 7, so you can let all the strings, ring. Today I'm gonna show you, just before the Another Break in the Wall song, I'm gonna show you all these modes. We haven't played yet, I didn't show you yet, but today I'm gonna show you. We are gonna start from the Lydian first mode, but actually the first mode is Ionian, but because I'm on F now, I'm gonna start from the F. Put your first finger to the 1st fret, 1st string. Put your second finger, place your second finger on the G, it's the same string. And put your pinky, place your pinky on A. It's like that kind of shape. So the next one is, put your first finger on B, and then C and D, same as the 3rd string. For the 4th string, it's like I'm gonna play A here, and B and C. And for the 5th string, I'm gonna only use 2 fingers, my second middle finger and then my pinky. It's gonna be like D to E. For the sixth string, it's the same as the first one because it's how the guitar is, tuned. It's the same thing. It's like octaves are here too, right? Let's move to the next one, G Mixolydian. Start from the G. I'm gonna play G, A, and B, first string. And same shape for the second string too. And also for the third string, it's the same shape. And then we move to the fourth string, and it's the fourth fret, first finger. And then second finger, you're gonna play C, and then pinky D. And also, you can do like that. Skip your first finger, put your first finger on the fifth fret, it's the fifth string, so... And put your first finger to the fifth fret, it's the sixth string. So the whole thing is... And let's move to the Aeolian. Aeolian, it's more like, minor kind of, it has the effect. So it's first finger, first string, and it's the fifth fret. It's like that. And then B, and then C. So... Let's move to the Locrian. Locrian shape is a little bit different. It's the seventh fret, and it's the first string and first finger. And then put your second finger to the half stem, which is C, and then D, pinky. So like that, and then same as the second string. For the third, it's different kind of. I'm using my first finger, third finger, and pinky. And then same as the fourth string. And I'm gonna play now Ionian. It's a major scale. It's like C major kind of. I'm starting from the C. This is one of the most useful scales ever because you can use it in every kind of music. It's the C major, and at the same time C Ionian. Put your first finger to the 8th fret, it's the first string, and then put your second finger to the 10th, and then pinky to the 12th. Same as the second string. And then put your first finger to the 9th fret for the third string. And then second finger 10, and then pinky 12. So, same as the fourth string. Yeah, and then and then put your first finger to the 5th string, and it's the 10th fret, and then 12 here, and then we have 13 too. And same as the 6th string, so it's gonna be like that. Let's move to the Dorian, because we are gonna use the Dorian. Another break in the waltz song. So, first finger on the 10th fret, and then 12th, third finger, and then there is 13th fret here. It's like that. And for the next string, put your first finger to the 10th fret. It's like that. And 12, and a 14th. Same as the third string. and then 10 and 12 for the 4th string. For the 5th string, it's the same as the first one. And then we move to the Phrygian. Anyway, let's move to the song. Another Break in the Wall. I'm gonna show you note by note. Put your first finger to the 13th fret. It's like that. It's the 5th string. And then we are gonna do hammer on here to the 10th. And for the 4th string, put your 3rd finger on the 12th fret. So, and then A again. A on the 5th string. And then we have bending here, like minor, D minor pentatonic kind of shape. And then bend, 13th fret, it's the 5th string. So it's the first solo in the, in the song, Another Break in the Wall by Pink Floyd. And then we come to the chordal part. It's like I'm playing different kind of technique here. Instead of playing the full chord like D minor 7, I'm only using 2 tones here, which is it's the 4th string and 5th string. It's kind of double stop, right? It's called double stop. But I'm putting my thumb. It's the first time I did by now. I'm putting my thumb to the root D, which is it's D minor 7th chord, right? I'm using my thumb here. This is totally new. And also I can use my 3rd finger and I can do the same barre shape I did here to the 10th fret. It's like, and you can do that kind of slide. Basically, everything is like that. And then this is new technique too. We are gonna bend 2 times instead of 1 time. We are gonna do 2 times, and it's really like 70s, 60s sound. Like psychedelic bands use that too. It's kind of, it has kind of mystical kind of, taste of it. So it's like I band first time.
Okay, we're gonna get right back with Susanne Catt over here. She's going through actually the Pink Floyd lead solo. I told you guys I got some special video clips to play. Here's a showcore with Right On here on HX. Alright, we're back. Yeah. That's the guys of the band Showcore with that right on here on HSB, Vancouver's Rock Radio. Why do we call ourselves Vancouver's Rock Radio? Well, we're spinning actually Vancouver bands, Canadian bands, and also we've got our international friends. I'm going to turn it back over to Susanne Catt over here. She was actually going through the Pink Floyd solo. And let's turn back over to Susanne Catt, and she's going to take you through some more tips and techniques. Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. here on HSB. Remember, hotshotbands.com. Create a profile, upload your MP3s, and we'll spin it off the hook, all right? All right, that's how it goes.
Yeah, today I'm gonna show you how you can do, like what kind of solos you can use for this song. But let's first learn note by note, right? So, and then two band technique I showed you. It's like that. 2 times, and this is really interesting. Not many musicians use that technique. And then let's move to the next solo. This is very similar to the first one, right? Very easy. And then I'm moving to the 5th and 6th fret. It's the 5th string, so it's like there is a kind of pull-off technique here I'm using. And then D note here, and then E again on the 5th string. So something like that. And then I'm gonna put my first finger to the 4th string. It's the 5th fret. I'm gonna do slide here to the D, and then play G here on the 5th string. So, and also when I play this G, after that my 3rd finger is ready to do another slide to the 12th fret. And then I move to the same shape. I'm using my thumb and double stop lick here. And I use 12th fret, 3rd string too. It's like that. 2 times. And I use my 3rd finger. I did the double stop barre here. It's a D minor 7th chord. And then I'm using the ghost notes. I'm actually not playing the notes. It's just like from the, for example, like 4th string to the 6th. But I'm playing this, 13th fret 6th string with my 3rd finger. So that kind of sound, it's like, or something like that. And then we are gonna do this time 3 times banding. It's not 2 times, it's like, but it's actually, I will explain this technique. So I'm on the 5th string, 13th fret, I'm doing the band. Before that, my aim was just one banding. It's just the whole stem to the 15th string. I'm aiming that note there. And I did the 2 times banding, and I aimed another whole step from there. Something like that. And now I'm not gonna go to another whole step, because if I go that another whole step, it's gonna sound bad. So it's gonna be like half step I'm gonna go. It's like banding 3 times. The 3rd one is half step, not the whole. The other is whole step. So, and then one of the best riffs ever comes. It's like that. There's this kind of rhythmical figure here in the second one especially, but the first one, it's just the minor, D minor pentatonic scale. And then hammer on from the 13th to 10th fret, it's the 5th string, so then I play G here too. And now I have a band. And then I'm using kind of double stop here too. Jimi Hendrix was using that a lot. And then I'm playing 12th fret, it's the 3rd string only. And then I finished that. I did the same thing to the second one. So, and then this rhythmical motif comes. It's good to do the slide too. It just sounds cool to me. And then I'm gonna slide my 3rd finger. It's the 3rd string, A to G. So let's play the whole thing before. And then we are gonna be really fast here. It's the same hammer-on, same pull-off technique here. It's like F to E. So very quick. It's not like that. You have to be quick. Like it's kind of thrill kind of technique here. And I'm very short bending here. It's like half step bending. 5th string is the 6th fret. Or you can do the bending here too from the C, a little bit down, like. And then we are moving to the 15th fret. I'm doing the ghosting here too, so there is chicken picking here, like it's usually used in the country music. It's like I'm pulling off, right? From 13th fret to 10th fret. It's the 6th string, so. And then I'm actually doing 2 times. And actually, I'm not playing that note. My 1st finger is on the string. I'm not, playing like that. I'm just, holding the string with my 1st finger. So it can give me that kind of, it's called chicken picking. So, and then we have slide here from 13th to 15th fret. Four times spanning. And then Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of, blues, Texas blues solo comes. So like. I'm on the 15th fret. I'm noodling around the 5th and 6th string. So. And we have 2 times bending here. It's the 18th and 12th frets. We have the chicken picking here too, same thing, from 12th and 17th fret, 6th string. And then we have this kind of chord shape. It's A minor 7. And I'm using the double stops, but because this time I'm using 3 tones instead of like that, 2 tones. I'm using 3 tones. It's in this D minor 7. And then that kind of tremble kind of, feeling here. It's like used in the funk music. Or you can play the same chord, A minor 7 chord here too. And then at the end, from the 12th fret, it's 2nd string. I'm using the note G here too, and A, and then D at the end, and then we have that slide here. That's the whole thing I showed you, and we are gonna move to the next level. What kind of scales I can use in that? Let's think about that for a while. I can use the modes because I already showed you all the modes. Like we are gonna use mostly Dorian, but we can play in the whole, fretboard everywhere here. Like for example, the chord is like that, right? Instead of playing like as Pink Floyd played, instead of playing the minor pentatonic, D minor pentatonic scale, we can play all the modes. Why not? So I'm gonna show you that. And I can combine with the minor pentatonic scale here, like. Something like that. You can, practice all these modes I showed you, and then play, get the backtracks too, and then play on this song.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna go to our second round over here. You know what? I'm gonna go through some of the details actually that Susanne Catt from My Own Chaos actually went through, and I hope I get this right. Okay, so here's how we kind of kicked it all off. Warm up exercising, skipping exercises, and picking exercises. Now, hopefully, I'm actually pronouncing this right. Okay. Aluminum picking, Lockeren picking, and Union major picking, okay? Also, chromatic picking, moving from the C note and on, leading first mode, starting on the F, more scales, and more scales. Also, the Dorian scales, another brick in the wall, the lead solo from Pink Floyd. More bending, more pull-off techniques, 3-time bending, also 2-time bending, whole steps and half steps. And that's what Susanne Catt always actually talked about, the chicken picking, most famous in country, and Jimi Hendrix actually, also Jimmy Page and all that kind of stuff, used in country. And you know what? I want to give a big shout out also to at the Media Club. Uncle Sid is actually doing their video shoot for Rock Guru. Also, Magnetized Production presents State of Anomia and Sick Logic Tuesday, January the 10th at the Roxy. All right, so that show starts at around 8 p.m. $10 at the door. Once again, 932 Granville Street. All right, here's My Own Chaos with Hella Good on Vancouver's Rock Radio. We'll be right back with Susanne Catt with guitar tips and techniques Wednesday nights at 8 p.m.
We sort of like to go all over the place. Here's our rendition of Disco. Thank you. rendition of Biscuit.
Alright, so that's a Killed Spirits here with a short leave here on HSB, Vancouver's Rock Radio. Remember, if you want your music video clip actually aired here on HSB, what you do is send us your music video at hsb@hotshotbands.com. Once again, welcome. If you guys just tuned in momentarily, like about 20 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago, it's our Wednesday nights, guitar tips and techniques. 8 o'clock with Susanne Catt from the band My Own Chaos, and we just heard actually the video live video clip rendition of Hello Good, My Own Chaos. I'm going to turn around and take it back over here for our second half of guitar tips and techniques with Susanne Catt from My Own Chaos.
Hello, I'm gonna show you now. We finished the Pink Floyd solo. I'm gonna show you some jazz mixed with some surf kind of, burlesque kind of song. It's called Harlem Nocturne. And it's kind of blues, like G is here and then fourth of the G is C, just underneath of the G here, like C note. But instead of here, I'm gonna play another 8th fret C here. But first lick is like that. I'm using that, like think about it as a power chord. There is fifth here and then there is octave. And I'm on G, 2 G's here. That nice chord here too. And then I use the bass as a C, as a G flat. So, and I'm sliding to the G here from G flat. It's kind of walking bass, kind of, bass is walks like that. Chords. And this is D flat and then there's D, so. And then C minor 7th chord. And I'm gonna move to another C minor. It's here too, actually, another C minor rain. But I'm gonna use 9 here. That kind of nice sounding. I'm adding the 9, which is D. from the C. It's right 9 also second, but in the sense in the jazz it's 9. It's an extension of the chord. So whole thing is I have reverb. I'm using reverb and then clean tone, little bit maybe delayed too. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did here on the C, which is the 4th. So think about it as a blues progression, right? 1 4. Same chord here, same shape. And then we have turn around. I'm gonna connect everything to the first chord. So all dominants. Another shape. And then there is that kind of slide here. I do like that, and it's very reverby. And this chord is here. 9. I use 9 too. I'm gonna do the whole thing again, and I'm gonna explain a little bit breakdown of it. So bass, half step down. It kind of gives the tension, right? We did the walking bass stuff, and then the chord comes, C minor 7, and I'm gonna use the 9 here. Same chord, and do the same thing here from the C. And then we have the turn round. Connect everything to the first chord, which is I play like that too, different flat 9 and stuff, you know. And then second part of the song comes. From the 6th fret, it's the 6th string, and I'm gonna do this slide to the C, and this chord, it's B flat major 7, so B flat 7, sorry, it's not major, so. And then we have 13 here, 13th chord, it's B13, and also I use, it's 13 and then I use flat 13, it's just my pinky moves like that. And then this pinky, which is on the 13, goes to here, C, to the C. It's just half step from the B, right? So the whole thing is. And then we have chromatic from D, C sharp, and C. It's like. And then 13 becomes flat 13, it's B13, right? So, and then this kind of rockabilly, kind of maybe like, you know, it's the B 7th chord, right? So, B flat 7th chord, so dominant and a minor, and then connect this too. And then same thing we are gonna do here on the 11th fret. So the whole thing is. It's just like, you know, whole tone scale kind of. It goes like that, all the whole tones. There's no half tone, anything. It's just like C, for example, D whole tone. Yeah, whole step. It's like D, E, instead of F, we don't go half step, we are gonna go whole step, and it's gonna be F sharp, kind of, you know. We have the chord here, same thing, and then we are gonna connect this part, this is the middle part, we can say, to the first, and then same thing starts, right? It's just basically G minor pentatonic scale. I'm using the house too. I jump from there. Some bending maybe, whatever you feel, right? This is the ending chord, last chord. We are talking about, you know, the seventh chord. Right, like let's talk about major seventh chord. This is differently. It's like, for example, this is major 7 and this is major 7 too. Let's do to C. And I'm gonna show you C major 7th chord. I'm gonna explain everything, and I'm gonna play the arpeggio here. I can do the same thing here. For example, let's do C major 7th chord. It's the C, right? It's the root we start with, and then of course the third, major third comes, not the minor third but the major third, and then first one, third one, and then fifth comes. Fifth is of course G, right? Think about the fifth chords. So, and then seventh, major 7th, and then C again, which is the root, and then third, fifth, and then 7th. It just goes and goes and goes, and the chord is like that, the shape. There's I don't play the barre here because it's just I need the root C here, and then I need the fifth and the 7th here too, which is B, right? And then there is E here, which is the third. With my pinky I'm playing. It's the chord shapes are a little bit different. For the upper, kind of like if I want to put the root on the first string instead of the second string, I'm gonna find the C here, right? So it's the 8th fret. First finger on the 8th fret, and my third finger is on the 9th fret, and my pinky is on the 9th fret too, which is the 4th string. And for the 5th string, I'm on the 8th fret. So it's like that. And arpeggio is, it's kind of like very easy to play. It's easier than the other one. You don't need to scratch or anything. And I'm gonna show you a little bit how to play the fourths too. After next exercises, playing the fourths by using, like, for example, minor pentatonic scale, right? The fourth is, for example, C is here, and then F is the fourth. Do, re, mi, fa, right? The fourth. So I'm going up and forward and up and down and up and forward up, like that. You can do everywhere, and then you can combine it with the minor pentatonic scale, and this time I'm gonna show you. For example, I haven't shown you how to write a song, right? Like for example, I was at home and then noodling, right? Like so I found that kind of a riff. Something like that. And then I said, how can I use all these techniques, hammer-on, pull-off, tapping, or whatever, like, and then it came to my mind that I should play like that. Something like that. I figured it out. Okay, it sounds good, right? And then let's play more chords. Something like that I did. Okay, it sounds so good. And I played a little bit more chords. This time I want to put tapping technique. Something like that. It sounds so good. And I showed you, like, for example, like major 7, right? It's like just 2 minutes ago. For example, I was like thinking about the, chords, everything, lots of stuff on my mind, theory and stuff. And I said that, okay, let's put this major 7, D major here. How it's gonna sound like. And I did a little bit bending here too. And I put this, I was listening Motorhead before. I said that, okay, this sounds good. Let's put some Motorhead on it. And the chords came to my mind suddenly, like the chords, minor pentatonic, I just showed you like 3-4 minutes ago. And then I said, oh, cool. And it totally, that's the way to go. And I'm gonna play the 7 here, like major 7, right? Motorhead stuff came, and then I wrote the song. It's just like, this is the same chords. Like, if it keep on going on, it's gonna sound like that.
Alright, wow, those fingers are just flying everywhere. Combining those notes and chords, half notes, whole notes, chicken picking, all that stuff. We got another video to actually play. We're gonna come back with our final minutes. Here's Noise Therapy with Down HSB.
Fabric of a world gone insane.
All right, so we're back over there, back over here. That was Noise Therapy with Down here on HSP. And as you were watching, man, oh man, those guys are playing some pretty wicked guitar over there, using the hammer-ons, the pull-offs, and all those techniques that Susanne Catt is actually talking about right now to you guys. If you guys are just learning how to make the guitar scream just a little bit louder, I'm going to actually turn around and take it away, Susan.
Hi, I got my guitar SG now, Gibson SG, and I'm gonna show you hella good from my own chaos, and probably show you all the riffs in the song, maybe a little bit solo, and if we have time, I'm gonna show you some Van Halen kind of tapping techniques. So it's the key of E. It's the song from No Doubt originally, but we covered that song, so it's just basically like all downstrokes. It starts with the muting, and then chords are E and F, and F F F E. It's like E E E F F F F E, right? And you can do this slide thing here to make it more aggressive sound. So the whole thing is and also you can use the harmonics here too. It's the third fret, I'm using it, and then there's, everywhere. I'm gonna show you the next time, but for today, I'm gonna play the whole lick again, whole riff. Sometimes I play there's a triplet kind of feeling. It's like it's not like ta 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 ta. It's the chords are like that, but the feeling is ta 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 ta, kind of like that. And then we hear this chord, like this is the most fun part of the song. Most fun, like this is the best part of the riff. It's like I'm using here, like for example, open strings.